Hello everyone and welcome back to Comic Vantage. Now you might be wondering what's in the box, or you might not be because you read the title. Like the title says, this is a mystery box filled with 100 Image comics from the 90s. Yes, that is right. I went to my local con called the Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con probably, I don't even know, 3 or 4 months ago now, and there's always one of the local shops called Cosmic Comics, and they have a booth there every year, and they sell these mystery boxes, and they always have like a mystery box of 100 DC and Marvel or 100 Independent, and this year they had 90s Image. I don't expect anything fantastic from this box because it's 90s Image, but I think it might be a fun trip down memory lane. So let's get started. Let's get cracking this thing open. There we go. My handy dandy trusty little X-Acto blade. Yep, that's 100 comic books. Fun stuff. Alright, I'm just going to put this over here to the side so I can start taking out handfuls at a time. There we go. We got a little advertisement in the box for Cosmic Comics. There we go. Pretty cool. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Cosmic Comics LV. That's right, good stuff. And there's their address in case you guys are ever in town. You want to check them out. It's a cool store. All right. Okay, let's just start pulling books out. Like I said, I'm not expecting anything fantastic because, you know, it's 90s Image. Cyberforce. Now, Cyberforce is one of the series I never really read back in the 90s. I have been reading the Revival series that came out recently. I gotta say, it's really good. But look at that beautiful foil cover. Some nice Mark Silvestri artwork. That's issue number 4. Then we got issue number 5. Beautiful Ripclaw there on the cover. I always thought he was a cool character. I'd like to know more about him. So it actually should be a lot of fun reading these guys. I got Cyberforce issue number 2. Deathblow number 1, or actually number 2. Ah, my mistake. Beautiful Jim Lee artwork. Man, it was really dark and gritty. Kind of switched focus on his artwork when he was doing Deathblow. He only did the first couple issues though, and then he got Tim Sale to do it. And it's funny, I met Tim Sale, and I got him to sign a couple issues of Deathblow, and he said the only thing Jim Lee told him was just draw like Frank Miller. And he goes, I can do that. All right, see what we got here. Freak Force issue number 1. I don't even know who did Freak Force. I thought this was an Eric Larson book, but maybe not. Nightmare issue number 1. And this is another series. I actually had this book, but I don't think I ever read it. I don't know why. I think this is actually going to be a lot of fun going through these. Supreme issue number 24 from the Extreme Sacrifice Aftermath. One of those characters that was created by Rob Liefeld. He did a lot of books. Oh, here, let's grab another one. Good. Supreme issue number 23. It's funny how some of these later Image books had very, very low print runs because they started kind of dying out. And I would really like to read them, so this would be a lot of fun. Oh, hey, actually issue number 11. We got 2 different covers. So that's cool. We got Supreme issue number 10. Issue number 9. Looks like we might have a little run here. This was the Rob Liefeld answer to Superman. There's issue number 7. Oh, hey, check this out. We also got Cyberforce issue number 1. So we have 1 and 2 now. Or actually 1 and 4. I don't know, we have a couple others in there. Now an ongoing series. This must be, they must have did a mini, and then this is the ongoing. Alright, let's just stack those over there. And then we have Bloodstrike issue number 25. Bloodstrike issue number 18. Hey, Bloodstrike 15. This is awesome Stephen Platt artwork. Man, look at the insane detail Stephen Platt would put into his artwork. It's crazy. He did such tight pencils and inking that it really didn't translate well when it was he did such minute detail that it didn't translate well when it was shrunk down and put into this format. I mean, you can see a lot of this just looks like blobs. But when you see the full size image, man, it's gorgeous. Another Bloodstrike there, issue number 13. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be a lot of fun going back and reading a ton of these. And we got Tribe. Johnson Stroman. What issue is this? Issue number 2. Another book never read. I don't know why, but a book everybody has owned. Here's issue number 1. Looks like it's actually signed by Johnson and Stroman. Oh, that's kind of cool. Didn't expect that. Again, you know, you would always find these in grab bags back in the 90s. So I own this book, never read it. So I'm going to look forward to... God, stop squeaking. Normal Man and Megaton Man. With an appearance of Flaming Carrot there in the middle. Flaming Carrot just kind of popped up everywhere back in the 90s. New Men, issue number 12. Cool Art Adams artwork there. Man, these are really neat. This is actually a lot of fun. I dig this. Issue number 2 of New Men. It's like we got some Jeff Matsuda artwork. And we got some Stormwatch. June 1995. This is issue number 25. We also got issue number 17. Issue number 11. You know, I got to say that for 20 bucks, this box is definitely worth it. I'm going to get a lot of good reads out of this. Some really nice runs. Issue number 10. Issue number 9. Introducing Defile. Issue number 7. Some really good names there. Brandon Choi, Scott Clark, and Trevor Scott. Issue number 6. Issue number 5. Wow, killer run. There we go. Let's see if we can get all the way to issue 1. Here's number 4. Issue number 3, we're getting closer. Issue number 2, and these are back when Jim Lee was doing the work. Looks like he did a bunch of the covers on these. And here it is. Issue number 1. So we got a... Oh, I was mistaken. Issue number 0. So yes, we actually have a nice run here. Brett Booth, Jeffrey Scott, Alex Gardner. Nice. Really excited for that. That's going to be fun to read. Bad Rockin' Company. Look at the sticker. Right on the book. 50 cents. There's not even a bag and board on that. Oh. Hey, Prophet. Issue number 7. Man, more of that gorgeous Stephen Platt artwork. I mean, really, this kid, he was just amazing back then. Hey, Violator, issue number 1. That was a cool mini-series. I really enjoyed that. And we have The Max, issue number 5. And issue number 10. Again, these later issues of The Max are very hard to find. I don't think 10, but once you start getting into like the 20s and 30s, very hard to find, very expensive. Sam Keith, he really, back when a lot of people at Image were focused on the artwork, Rob Liefeld, Jim Lee, the stories weren't all that great, but everybody bought it because they were just gorgeous to look at. But Sam Keith, man, he put together a story. Wow, I got to say, from the 90s, the Max series is probably one of the gems out of that company. So if you ever get a chance, definitely grab them and read them. Hunter Killer, issue number 3. Was this actually 90s? I thought this was later, because I got Hunter Killer issue number 4 as well. I am curious if this was actually 90s. Let me take a look here. Issue number 4 is, nope, 2005. They lied to me. These are not 90s Image. I was going to say, I thought for sure this was later. So, there's issue number 5. All right, so we got 3 from the early 2000s. 3, 4, and 5. Oh, well. Sad day. I think we're about halfway through now. Mike Grell's Shaman's Tears. Another series. It looked really good, but I never read them. So I definitely look forward to going back and checking that out. Shadowhawk. Issue number 15. Another Shadowhawk. I don't know which one this is. But wow, it's cool. I can just tell from the outline that it's Shadowhawk. Oh, look at this. Everybody knows I love myself some Darker Image. Wow, you know, I always said I have the definitive Darker Image collection because I have one of every single cover. Apparently I don't. I need this one. This is a reader copy. It's really, really beat up. Oh man, look at that. The color rub and the spine creasing. Oh, that's terrible. Whew. All right, what else we got in here? Youngblood Battalion, issue number 1. Is that Battalion? I don't even know what the... I've never even heard of this series. How many Youngblood series were there? Oh, it's Youngblood Battle Zone. It's almost like the Marvel encyclopedias, I'm guessing. It's taking you behind the scenes of Youngblood. Wildcat Adventures, issue number 1. And this is the source book. Again, it's kind of like the whole Marvel Universe books that they put out. Team Youngblood, issue number 4. That stack is getting huge. I'm gonna move it before it topples over. Alright, what else we got in here now? Youngblood Yearbook, issue number 1. I have no idea what this is. Apparently it's a yearbook. Alright, what else do we got? Supreme, issue number 1. Yay, Supreme. Brigade, issue number 0. Man, these were all Rob Liefeld properties. This guy was like super busy back then, just putting out new characters and new stuff all the time. Bloodstrike, issue number 12. Then we have issue number 11. Issue number 10. Issue number 9. Alright, issue number 8. This gorgeous Jay Lee cover. I remember owning this just for that cover. I'm a huge fan of Jay Lee, especially his 90s stuff. And then we got more Jay Lee goodness here. On issue number 7. Issue number 6. My buddy Dan Fraga on art duty there on the cover. Then we are into Brigade, and here is Brigade number 6. From Extreme Studios. Artwork by Marat Michaels. It's funny, Marat Michaels is always at my local con every single year, so I didn't actually sign a ton of these books if I wanted. Might be kind of fun. Brigade number 3. And then Brigade, actually that was Brigade 4, and this is number 3. And it looks like we got some George Perez and Marat Michael on the cover there. That's really cool. Man, I wish I had had that this past year because George Perez was at my con. I could have got them both to sign that. And then we got Brigade number 2. Brigade number 4. Must be 2 different covers. And we got Newman, issue number 1. Some more Jeff Matsuda work. Really nice guy. I actually got to meet him a few years back at my local con. Here is Newman number 9. Newman number 6. And we are back to Brigade with issue number 11. Enter Wildcats. That's actually one thing this box is missing, is Wildcats. Brigade number 9 and old Spawn as well. I haven't found any of those. But, you know, we still got some books coming. Brigade number 8. Alright, come on now. Getting closer to the bottom of the box. Alright, Brigade number 3. Brigade number 25. No idea who was doing the artwork at this time. Oh, still Marat, it says. Cool. Brigade number 17. The new order begins here. Brigade number 16. Oh, we got Roger Cruz on cover duty here. And Brigade number 15, also Roger Cruz. Actually, I had no idea he did any work over at Image. And issue number 14. A lot of Brigade. Issue number 13. I don't think I have a complete run, but wow, I got a nice reading selection. And number 12. And then we got some Union coming up. Here's issue number 3. Union always has some really cool artwork as well. Issue number 2. And issue number 1. I love this color just because of that hollow foil. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, and it's embossed too. Double duty there. Hey, Vanguard issue number 1. Another book I always wanted to read and never did. So this is actually going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have some hours of entertainment going on here. Wildstorm Rising, issue number 2. And this has some Barry Windsor Smith cover. Man, I know that artwork anywhere. I love Barry Windsor Smith. Savage Dragon, issue number 4. There's some Eric Larson goodness. Getting close to the end here. Shadowhawk 2, issue number 2. Shadowhawk Unmasked. I made that up. Prophet number 4. Prophet actually wasn't too bad of a series. It could have been better, but the revival that came out in the 2000s was actually very, very good. Here's The Pact versus Youngblood. Woo! Pact is actually a book I've never even heard of, so that'll be interesting to read. Horus, Lord of Light. This is from the Image 1963 series, where they tried to make a bunch of books from, like, it made them look and sound like they're from 1963, so they were kind of fun. Hey, Deathmate Yellow. This is their crossover series with Valiant, which was kind of cool. Half the books were Valiant made, the other half were Image made, with their artists and stuff crossing over. Here's the prologue. Cool Jim Lee cover. And Blue. As you can see, they didn't have numbers, they had colors. With blue and yellow. The only one that's actually really worth anything is Deathmate Black, which had the first appearance of Gen 13. Prophet issue number 9. More awesome Stephen Platt work. Spartan Warrior Spirit, issue number 1. I guess this is the closest I'm going to get to Wildcats, because I only have a few books left here, and that's it. Prophets number 1. Savage Dragon, issue number 90. Wow. That's actually really cool. Never seen that before, so that's nice. And last but not least, Prophet issue number 6. So that is what is in the 90s Image mystery box that I picked up. Yeah, I remember walking around the con and I was showing that booth and I asked everybody what they thought, and everybody was like, 90s Image. So yeah, there it is. Anyway, like I said, not much stuff here. That's actually nothing here that's really worth anything. But it's fun. I mean, this was a serious trip down memory lane. Let me bring the rest of them over. Oh, yeah, look at that. Man, good stuff. Anyway, guys, if you like this kind of video, let me know. Give me some comments down below. Let me know what books you liked out of Image on in the 90s. And yeah, make sure you like. And if you're new to the channel, hit that little CV right there and hit that bell so that way you subscribe and get all my notifications. And if you're my current subscribers, thank you guys so much. You're awesome. And to my patrons, love you guys. You're amazing. You know, consider supporting me on Patreon if you want. And don't forget, Comic Vantage mystery boxes. Head on over to eBay or hit me up on Instagram to buy a box or 5. Right now, like I said, most of my business is actually repeat customers because, wow, people are getting some amazing deals. You can check them out, some unboxing videos right here on YouTube. And like always, guys, thank you for watching and take it easy.